Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is a track where if you race on it, it is your dream to kiss the brakes at the end of your race. This track can either make your career or it can break it. It's the Indianapolis 500 here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for round 3 of the Procore IndyCar Series Mach season. Chase Miller, Jonathan Scull will start on your front row. Miller will be your pole sitter here for the Indy 500. Should be an interesting race to watch here, as the clouds have rolled in, but no rain is in sight here for this crown jewel race. Without further ado, let's get you down to the commands.
Drivers, start your engines!
And you heard it right there from our Grand Marshal. Engines are fired up, drivers rolling off of the grid, and hopefully everyone gets going here. And looks like no problems so far as they roll across the bricks. And next time when they come across, they'll be revving up the gears as we get set here for racing, 16 laps of racing. Chase Miller in the 18 will start. In the 18 we'll start on the front row. Jonathan Scull 2 is outside in his 10, and here you can get a better view. Dwayne Singletary, Stephen Cologne, those are guys lined up behind him. David Craig, Samet Oskin, Jacob 𝙉𝙊𝙍𝙇𝘼, I believe is how you say it, Tyler Mills, George Sutomu, Remy Fisher, Zane Davidson, Roger James, Dylan Young, Edgar Mead, Daniel Gutierrez, Flarbert right there, Casey Nanako, Malik Evans, Connor Monaco, and others right here, Randy Mayhew. And it's going a little bit too fast to keep up with, but you can see for yourself where you line up here through this race. Russell will start on the final end right there of the track, or of the starting lineup rather. Miller will lead the field to green, capturing his first pole here of the season. He's looking for a strong comeback after last run at St. Petersburg. Didn't get that good of a finish, and of course this is a completely different track. Or last run was not St. Petersburg, that was at their Milwaukee Mile, but still a completely different track. And of course the biggest race of them all, a big opportunity here for these young drivers. Chase Miller, Jonathan Scull will start on the front row. Pace cars down pit road, the fans are on their feet. We're green here at the Indianapolis 500. Miller leads as they rocket off into corner number 1. Not that good of a start for the 10 as he's stuck on the outside. Not the way to go around this race course, of course. And down the backstretch they go. Miller blocking, goes down to the inside, trying to break the draft right there off of second. And it's a dogfight further on back for position. Miller now back positioning himself to the inside as he now gets forced up to that outside lane. We're still green. Looks like we just may complete our first lap under green here, and we will. Samet Oskin in the 11 will come across the brakes and lead lap 1 at the Brickyard. Already over 200 miles an hour as they fly into corner number 1. Now that these guys are up to speed, you have to be really careful. Any little twitch with the car could result in you or another driver's mistake or demise rather, as they go down the backstretch once again here. Everyone moving around, trying to position himself. Car off into the grass just a little bit right there. Oh, and they get a twitch, and there we go, car around. Malik Evans in the 2. Oh, and a huge crash. Oh boy, that's a nasty one right there. A huge pile up here on lap 2 of the Brickyard, and that's going to take out a lot of drivers out of contention. Oh, and there they go again. Oh no, vicious crash back there, car flipping up into the fence. That was Roger James as he's and gets hit again, and he can't move now. Roger James in the 33. So the yellow flag is out. Remy Fisher rather in the 12 is your race leader, and a huge crash has is upon us here as we're going to go back and look at this replay. One car stepped out of line. That's Trey Tatum. May have had an issue with the car and trying to go in the grass, but looks like he just tried to get it slowed down. And I think that's what happened with the rest of everyone here. Everyone went a little bit high trying to avoid him, and then everyone just got squeezed. Daniel Craig went around as well as Nevins, and look at this right here. Nevins goes back in and hits a part of the wall, and since it is kind of a glitch incident, that will not count as, I guess, an injury or fatality. Of course, fatality only can occur to a driver who is not on the current roster. So if it's your first time in this league, you are the only ones in danger of, you know, having a fatality. Everyone else who's been a part of this league before, they are okay. But however, everyone can get injured, as huge crash right there. Daniel 𝙉𝙍, of course, involved in that incident. Another look at it. Really, you're just a passenger at this point. Jesus, look at Nevins. Look how high you went. Almost as high, just basically as high as the catch fence. And right here, someone lands on top of the fence right there. Is running on board with David Craig.
Hold your line. Hold tight, dear bud. Hold tight.
Then he went for a wild ride and spun and just about he's still able to keep going. Riding on board 𝙉𝙍 in the 71.
Still there. Easy, record.
Jesus.
Yellow that.
And he somehow was able to squeak by this without any damage whatsoever. Great driving by me, Daniel 𝙉𝙍, in case you're riding on board with them now.
Good side.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's unfortunately is always a part of some incidents here at Indianapolis, that wall right there. And then another wreck happened right here. I believe Roger James and man, and oh geez, that's a nasty hit into the wall, up into the fencing. Oh wow. Trey Tatum just barely getting by. And then everyone kept on driving, so I think everyone is okay. And then James got hit right there again and was not able to move, so I think everyone is okay. But that's going to be our first yellow here of the Indianapolis 500. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. Welcome back here to the Indianapolis 500 of the Procore IndyCar series. Just had a huge incident, 2 separate crashes, both really big, but everyone is okay. And however, Malik Nevins and Daniel 𝙉𝙍, they are a bit shaken up. They have been taken to the local hospital, but they are alert and awake otherwise, so of course that's good news. But here we go, getting ready for the restart, as we're getting set to go back green. Fisher will lead us off this time around as the green flag waves again. As they roll across the brakes. Great start for Fisher, great start for the top 3. However, Dylan Young, not so much. Or he maybe has a problem. Dylan Young in the 4 may have a problem, as he's way off of pace here, and I'm gonna listen in here.
Yeah, I got something flapping on the right side. I'm going to need to come in. We need to try to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah, Dylan Young definitely has something wrong with the car, maybe a wing damage or something. But as we head back up to front to your race leaders, out front now, Tyler Mills in the 40s, Aiden Davison and Fisher top 3 battling for position here. And 2 other drivers coming to join the party as well. Mills leads it at the line on lap 7. They're side by side going down into 1. Down the backstretch, going to see a whole lot of blocking and guys trying to break the draft. We've already warned drivers about blocking, nothing too major. With these open wheel cars, it will send you flying, so we'll try to avoid that at all costs. As they go 3 wide once again, there's still a race to be won. It'll be halfway already when they come across the stripes. Even Cologne in a black, last race's winner. And that black car on the outside right there, trying to make it to, or not last race's winner, I keep saying last race. He went out there at St. Petersburg. So he's trying to get another one here. Fisher stuck in the middle now with drivers to his inside and out. Tough position here, especially in these open wheel cars. The one little mistake could send you flying. Say, look how tight they're racing. Just shows you the professionalism in these drivers. They can race inches apart from each other at 200 miles an hour and not wreck. testament to how trained these guys are and how careful they are out there on the track. As Jonathan Scull in the 10 lead started on the outside pole, and now we have a ton of drivers in the mix for this thing as well. About 10 cars, 10, 12 cars, as they have left everyone else behind. Everyone else has damage, so they're like way back there. Misty Kasumi, Trey Tatum now on the front, 2 teammates. How about this? Oh, contact back there. Fisher's around, more drivers around as well. Monaco. Oh man, oncoming traffic, here they come. And not that big of a wreck, just a couple spin, but yellow flag is out nonetheless. Fisher in the 12, we saw, oh, he has major damage too. Oh, and Connor Monaco in the 17. There's a streak of smoke down the front, down the end of the backstretch there, but yellow flag is out for the second time here, and this time around it's not that big of an incident, but some major damage to Fisher as his wheels are kind of shrunk in more towards him. But right here, going to go back and see what happened. Not really sure who made the initial contact, and one driver flying right there, and Monaco up against the outside wall right there. Fisher, that's that red and yellow car you see. There's 2 red cars. I believe Jonathan Scull was also involved in this, in that number 10 Bud Light car. Maybe Fisher went over on someone. I can't really tell from that angle. It's a bit hard to tell. Thank goodness this crash wasn't any bigger than it could have been. Stephen Colon, I believe, was barely able to escape. Just a tiny bit of damage. Running on board, 𝙉𝙊𝙍𝙍 Davidson in the 7. Yeah, he made contact with someone, definitely, I believe. We're being told the wind has picked up down the backstretch, so these cars move around a lot more, and that could have been a big problem here is riding on board a 10 of Jonathan Scull. Yeah, it looks like Fisher came over, definitely, and it was the same thing with 𝙉𝙊𝙍 Davidson, and these guys for sure going to have damage now. But yellow flag is out. Tough break for Fisher, was running so well and just get caught up in a late race wreck. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back. 𝙉𝙍𝙍 is your leader. Welcome back here to the Brickyard. You're watching the Procore IndyCar Series, the Indianapolis 500 rather. As we're getting set to go back green, it will be a green-white checker 2-lap shootout to decide a winner of the first ever Indianapolis 500. I keep wanting to say Brickyard 400, but here we go, getting set to go back green. 𝙉𝙍𝙍 is your race leader. Let me know if I'm saying that name correctly, by the way. Here we go, they line up single file with 2 laps of racing left. It's now or never. Green flag is out. Pretty good start by your race leader, but how long will the guys behind him stay put? I doubt very long at all, but if I were them, I'd wait till the right time to make a move. There's already now the 24 making a move down to the inside, Trey Tatum. And that's going to lead the 15 out right there. Tatum makes a pass, new race leader into the final laps here at the Brickyard. Apologize about the lag right there, and everyone else now getting caught up as well. Yeah, this is looks like I'm gonna finish this thing under yellow, or under green rather. But here they come. White flag is in the air one more time around Indianapolis. This is for the Indianapolis 500 win. A race that you want to have on your resume that says, I have won this race, and these guys are going to fight really hard for it. They just have to be really careful here. Half lap to go here. Big block down the backstretch by Trey Tatum trying to break the draft. How about Wyatt Williams in that RC Cola machine? Down to the inside he goes as they go side by side in the final corners. The crowd is cheering as out of the final corner, Wyatt Williams with a last lap pass. And it's going to be a drag race as Wyatt Williams is going to win at Indianapolis. And that was nearly a comeback for 𝙉𝙍𝙍, but Wyatt Williams in the 26 RC Cola machine is your inaugural Indianapolis 500 winner.
Awesome job, boys. Awesome job.
Wow, what a race that was, down to the last lap here at Indianapolis, and
You are the man. You know that? That was an awesome job, buddy. That was pure determination. That was unbelievable. Great job, buddy.
wow, huge congrats to Wyatt Williams in the 26 with the win. A last lap pass, the only lap he's even led today. And 𝙉𝙊𝙍𝙇𝘼 just nearly came back, and what a comeback that would have been. Left to draw on the outside down the backstretch when with 2 to go, and then somehow find his way back to the inside, and it came up just a little bit short. Look at the margin right there, as you can see. Stephen Colon, another top 3 for him. Trey Tatum and Lucas Bouchard is going to get 5th. Brandon Mayhew, Tyler Mills, Missy Kasumi, Christian Russell, and Zane Davidson rounding out your top 10. Dylan Ebrahimian and Connor Monaco 11th and 12th. But congratulations once again to Wyatt Williams. He is your Indianapolis 500 champion, and he'll try to repeat this for the next race as we head to Texas Motor Speedway. Thank you all for watching. That was a really fun race to watch, and an update on everyone's medical status as of now. Malik Evans and Daniel 𝙉𝙍𝙍 has been taken to the local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, of course, and then everyone else was alright from their wreck. We'll see you guys out at Texas for round 4. Congratulations to Wyatt Williams on the win. We'll see you at the Texas Motor Speedway.